So let's learn some inversions. I'm going to demo facing away so you can see me when I'm upside down. So now we're moving into number 6 for the intermediate training. And this is going to seem pretty easy after we just learned how to do the frog swim and everything, but we're going to go ahead and repeat what we learned. I'm going to come in through floating Buddha. We can come in through stand, but let's get into the habit of building on our basic training. So from floating Buddha, coming through my half flow, ladle is my go-to in terms of accessing my frog swim to change planes. So legs go out to the sides, and just watch, I have to have a little bit of oomph to get my tailbone to the sky. So that's where most people get stuck. So we're going to practice on smoothing that out so we can rotate our feet to the front plane. And once I'm there, I bring my feet together, my arms are overhead. I just need a few inches. Some people like to swing higher or lower. We don't want their head actually touching, so then there's a little bit of space. I like to clasp my elbows and just hang. This is our number 1 inversion, Peaceful Warrior, which we've already kind of accessed, getting into our core and our legs. If you need to adjust the swing on the back, just FYI, come back around through ladle, give it a little hop or a shimmy. Make sure it's not bunched up, make sure it's low enough. The kidneys don't like being squeezed, but it feels really good on the QL and the SI joint to have it a little bit lower. So from here, I'm gonna reach up and grab for the leg loops in my hands. I pull the leg loops forward and just put my feet right back, okay? I'm gonna transition the leg loops to the elbow creases for Happy Buddha. That's how we remember the happy version. And then I'm going to open up, I'm going to flex, I'm going to open up into archer. Make sure the hands stay up by the ears instead of down by the rib cage, right? So flexed. I look back behind me. From there I can release the leg loops all together, walk my hands to 6 o'clock, right? Because we're at the back of the mat. So this is a scorpion handstand with my legs, my feet together. Then we can go into handstand wide straddle. We're going to practice tucking through our core and keeping our legs nice and heavy. Usually they'll float away if you don't pull them down strongly, okay? Level with the earth. From there we can practice balancing, coming into what I call an ollie. We're just going to pick one hand up and then the other hand up. And if we can, we're going to add a twist. So ollie twist. If that goes well, we can reach for the toes and do a toe touch. So I have to, we'll buddy up and do this slow, but we have to rotate our hips, stack our shoulders in order to have the balance. This is just for fun. It's just our breakdancing moves. But it is nice to practice the tuck and the balance and all that. When we're ready to come out, we're gonna reach up and grab for the swing, right? Do our balance, scissor kick down so we don't go kerplunk. We're working with our pivot points and always landing gently and softly. Stay in sumo, let the body adjust, and we're gonna go over that together. Okay, so let's face away so we can see each other when we're upside down. Figure out what the beeping was. Okay, come through floating Buddha with the leg loops on. Start out with the leg loops at the ankles. Moving a little bit faster through these poses. Now they're becoming second nature. Come through your half flow to warm up. Star, namaste, ladle. Once you come into ladle, wiggle it. Make sure the swing feels like it's in the sweet spot. There is the sweet spot. Awesome. Legs go wide and around, changing planes. Bring the bottoms of the feet together in front. Good. Swing across the hips, hands overhead. Peaceful Warrior. There you go, you just fit. You can bring the swing up 1, but it's okay if you're like, a millimeter from the ground. Then we're gonna reach up, grab for the leg loops. We're gonna pull them towards us, and then let the feet go right back on the swing. Yeah, good. So transition, do a little bicep curl, transition to the leg loops in the elbow creases, hands to prayer at the heart. Arch and open once you're there. Press the feet together. Yeah, and then arch and open. Press your hips towards me. Yeah, straight line. Knees open, press your hips. Yeah, Hands, thumbs stay at the sternum if they can. All the way up. Yeah, to be strong on the shoulders. Then we're gonna flex. Everyone flex with me. There you go. Get the leg loops on the outside of the knees and then arch. Look back behind you towards 6 o'clock. That's archer. Beautiful, guys. All right, release the leg loops. Let your hands come down. Keep walking to the back of the mat. Back of the mat is towards the gyro. Okay? So hands are shoulder distance apart, straight. Feet are together. I energetically pull my toes towards the back of my head, and that's a handstand scorpion. Should be strong on the psoas. Then we're gonna bring our legs wide, level with the earth. Good. Now I want you to just practice tucking through the core. See if you can find that on your own. I'll come over and assist after we do this for a few rounds. But you're gonna keep the arch in the upper body, and then just from the pelvis, you're pulling up, activating your psoas. Yep, everybody's legs could be a little lower. Pull them down. There it is, right there. Awesome. Now from there, stay tucked. Plant your right hand in center and see if you can balance. Just try and pick one arm up at a time. See what that feels like to balance. You have to shift your hips from side to side in order to balance. It's pretty hard. Just try it. So that's an ollie twist. You're going to keep the legs heavy. If they float away, you'll probably do an ollie oops and spin around. And then if you can stack your shoulders, you're going to reach for your toes. And we'll do this together, but just try it. So we're going to stack and twist. Reach for the toes. Yep. After a few rounds, we're going to come on down, reach up and grab for the swing. Bicep curl, balance. We're going to scissor kick down. Stay in a sumo. Just take a few breaths here. 10 and 2 on the mat. Whew. Feel your back. You'll probably notice your lower back has quite an intense sensation. It used to be intense underneath the arms, now it's intense at the waist. Nice. Yeah, it looks like your swing could come up one. Selena, if you want to be a little bit higher.
Yeah.
Okay. Whew. So we're going to take a moment to demo that again. Selena, do you mind if I use you for a demo?
Mm-mm.
And then we'll have you practice. You're going to come over here.
Okay.
And then we'll have you practice on Jade. Okay? So come on over here to my swing.
Oh, hey there. Hold on just one sec.
How'd that feel?
Yummy.
Good. You like being upside down?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
I've
Yeah.
done that before,
Okay.
like just like playing.
Yep.
And kind of like helping to practice with handstand and handstands
Good, good.
and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do any like tricks?
Lots in the advanced training. We'll get there. We're good. No, so face away.
Uma's going to come to the workshop tonight.
Okay, great. Who?
Uma, she just saw it.
Great.
Flying.
Okay, great. So come through floating Buddha. I'm going to show you how I assist in helping find the ollies, and then Selena is going to help you and assist you until we'll each get a chance to feel it and try it. So come on back through ladle. Yeah, bring the legs wide and around. Good. So transition, feet together. Let's go through the whole thing. So you're going to reach up and grab for the leg loops for Happy Buddha. Expediting slightly faster. Happy Buddha with the leg loops on the elbow creases, hands to prayer at the heart, and then she arches. Good. And then her arms are going to open out to the side, which I call flexing. Yeah, and then the leg loops go on the outside of the knees, and she's going to look back, arch and open, look back. Beautiful. So when she straightens the arms, she can release the leg loops all together. So she straightens the arms towards the sky, and then she walks her hands to the back of the mat here, 6 o'clock. Shoulder distance. Good. So the first one, she actually presses the back of the head towards the toes. So she's arching and opening through the back of the heart. It's really strong on the psoas. Now she's gonna keep the arch here, but she's gonna bring her legs wide straddle. Good. Now, while she keeps the arch, she's gonna tuck through her pelvis. And so sometimes when somebody has trouble finding that, I'll just lift. So I'm standing behind her and just helping her lift. Can you feel it? See that tuck that's happening? So that's really a challenging part of the body that gets a little droopy and sleepy. So she's gonna keep the tuck. Go ahead and keep the tuck. Plant the right hand in center. Okay, and then just try stacking your shoulders, twisting up towards the sky. So just see how her hips had to move, and her hips had to shift to the side. So keep your legs even heavier. Pull them down, yeah. And then go ahead and change sides. Left hand down. So she's gonna stack her shoulders. Her hips came over to the side in order for her to stack, right? And with her hip stacked, her foot is pulling towards her hand. She might be able to toe touch now. See if it's available. That's right, just that direction. Perfect. And come on down, let's try the other side. So tuck, pull the feet down, shift the hips, and now she can reach for the toes. Beautiful. And she doesn't have to touch them, she's reaching in that direction. Beautiful. So let's go ahead and try it for you. She's gonna come on down, reach up, grab for the swing, bicep curl, balance, scissor kick down. There you go. Keep the head in line with the body. And then come to sit. So she comes down with a nice soft, we call them angel landings now. Nice soft angel landing instead of a grip plank. Really good. So I'm gonna let you guys buddy up. She's gonna talk you through that so she can practice. And then if you feel like you need my help, I will come around and